remember him and something special in his lotus feet. Okay, he has his mood of dasya and some opulence that God is great father, and he has another type of mood, but still his lotus feet have some power, like Shri Advaita, Sitanath Advaitacharya. He has a dasya bhav in his heart. He is Sadashiva, and he is Mahavishnu. He doesn't have Gopi's bhav in his heart. His love doesn't go that high, but he has blessing. You can come to him, and even though he cannot give something he doesn't have, he can give blessing. That whatever you desire, your desire should be fulfilled. You should get somehow or other that mood of love you want. In the same way, Jesus has his mood, but there's some power in his lotus feet. Something very powerful about the life of a pure devotee, because we see in his dynasty, in his line, people came later, its moods were more and more rich, like San Juan de la Cruz, La Noche Oscura de la Alma, the dark night of the soul. What is he saying there? Oh, we'll finish with this. Follower of Jesus, some person gave his wholehearted mind to Jesus. And he did also austerities. He left everything. He really followed Jesus. Following doesn't just mean I got baptized. It means to walk in his footsteps. He left everything, became a monk, became a poet, and expressed his feelings while he was thrown in jail, actually, for being too outspoken. Don't speak up. Don't rock the boat. His own people, the higher ups in the church, they put him in jail. While he was locked in prison, just living by some little bread and water, no one to talk to, no one to distract him, no sense gratification. He fully absorbed his mind in prayer, and the pearl came out. He plowed that field and he hit the treasure. Big time. And his poem, In the Dark Night, he says, in the middle of the night, while everyone in my house is asleep, I crawled out the window and I ran into the forest to meet my beloved. And I found him there in the forest grove, and on a bed of flowers we lay down together. He put his arm around my neck, and all my senses thrilled, and I lost myself in his nearness, his closeness. And on the bed of flowers, I just lay my head on the chest of my beloved and forgot the world. What kind of mood is that? Running from my house in the night to the forest groves. That kind of relationship with God. Not I ran to God, I praised God, I worshiped God. No. I ran to my beloved. And he pulled me so close that I lost my mind. Power is power in the words of Jesus. And John didn't get any breeze, he didn't know anything about Mahaprabhu's law, he didn't know anything, but inside the heart, we have, our soul has a seed, and whatever that relationship is in there, a pure Vaishnava, they can give at least blessing, they can give water, nourish that thing. So, we take shelter of the blessings of this day, which is sacred to Jesus. We celebrate his appearance. We're hoping. His example is so good, so selfless person, so austere, so renounced. Nothing in this world could attract him. But heart so soft. He was so hard like fire sometimes when it was time to speak the truth. But when the children came to him, he took them on his lap and he stroked them. And someone said, "Hey, don't bother him." And he said, "Hey, you don't bother us. We're playing." He said, "Unless you change, big man, and become like little children, you can't fit into this kingdom of God." You have to be soft, independent. Children don't know anything but staying behind mommy's skirt, holding on daddy's hand. If there's any problem, daddy will take care of it. If I need anything, daddy will give me. Like that, living on the lap of the Lord, this type of shelter taking. Unless you change your ways, you're big, I'm in control, I'm okay, I can work it all out, taking care of my life. Unless you change your ways, change your nature, and you come and sit on that lap and take shelter like that, you're going to fit to this doorway of sweet love and affection. So we're praying today from Jesus to his lotus feet, soft lotus feet, pierced by sacrifice for us, so we could hear his life and history 2,000 years later. Pray his soft wishing from the lotus feet. Please make us like children. Make us fit in that narrow doorway. Make us small and soft and humble and totally dependent.
Under.